Hey folks, this is Price is Wrong, and I'm actually going to talk about a few different games on Facebook. I actually adjusted the title in here. If you notice, it's called Facebook RTS, which is acronym short for Real Time Strategy. MMO is Massive Multiplayer Online, and a lot of the people who know who I am are familiar with what RTS MMOs are. Um, uh, Primarily via Battle Pirates, which has been the main one that I've been playing, the dominant one that I've been playing for the past 4.5 years, close to five actually. In about 4 more months, it'll be 5 years. But anyway, so I just want to go through and talk about a few different games um, that I play, and just to show the differences. Now, I guess a big one that I'm actually. Oh, let me go ahead and run my intro real quick, and then I'm going to shrink my cam here.
Welcome to Battle Vortex.
All right. Well, there we go. So where I'm at right now, I'm actually at facebook.com/bookmark/apps. That's the URL in my address bar. I'm playing on Google Chrome, which has Flash built into it. Most every one of the games that I'm playing are going to be Flash based. Okay, and some of them are brand new games that are Flash based. So anybody who thinks that Flash is going away, it's not going to happen anytime soon. Just saying. All right. Anyway, I guess the first thing I'm going to go ahead and get into is start with everybody's old favorite, Battle Pirates, the game you love to hate. Okay. I know I love to hate it. Let me move my webcam. Let me see here. All right. So I put that right there. All right. Anyway, make my webcam here a little bit bigger. Hopefully that's good. Anyway, well, Battle Pirates, it's a RTS MMO, Naval Warfare. Okay, so this game here is actually kind of unique. What makes this game unique is basically the way you defend your base. Okay, most RTS MMOs, as you'll see, generally are on land. Okay, and you can attack from any side, and you have turrets, and there's different ways to challenge your attacker. Okay, here the attacker really you're basically trying to defend your channel more so than your structure. Basically, anybody who gets your outpost, it's considered a win. Uh, a lot of people try to say that this thing and that thing, whatever different things are winning, and whatever makes them feel better is good, I guess. But anyway, basically in this game, the outpost is the main building that determines a win or a loss. Okay, and you get to create a channel. Okay, so basically you want a longest channel as you can Test, test. All right, am I working? All right. Did my mic just like cut out? Like, was it working? Maybe I know this headset has a bad habit of going to sleep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play some music. I'm just going to put it on really low volume and see if that helps. Thank you, guys. All right. So anyway, so that one's done. Looky here. It's even said apparently I've got 5 done as well. You can't actually do these in order, though. This kind of sucks. Or you have to do them in order. You can't skip. Like if I wanted to say, I don't care about these freaking shards, which I don't. That's 164,000 uranium. The next one's 178, huh?
My base is under attack.
Oh.
Uranium, I started my thing, and now I'm under attack because I got that little wheelie thing.
All right. Well, anyway, let me go ahead and spin that. I'm just happened to be in this game when I needed to get that done. So it's 6 days, 15 hours. So that's kind of. This game is quite expensive. All right. So a lot of people who play this game are looking for alternatives right now. It's very, very expensive to play. If you look at the cost of some of the boats, for example, I'll just show you, like, right here, I just started this today. I actually had the hull already built, and I had a one Cobra scattergun on here already, and it's still 6 more days, or I could speed it up for $28.80. And that's only one boat of the fleet. I still have 4 more to do. So a fleet in here can, if you're just interested in speeding it up to, you don't want to wait a week per boat, then you're going to be looking to spend a lot of money on a fleet. All right, so but that's Battle Pirates. So I don't know. I really do enjoy this game. We used to have a lot of fun on here years ago. The social, you can do alliances in here, and you do have the chat and all that stuff, so you can talk in comms. And my wife just told me her base was getting hit. That's her base right there. I think she just started a research. As soon as she started it, she's getting hit. So, but anyway, let me go ahead and show you guys another game. Another game that a buddy of mine turned me on to is called Tropic Storm. And I'm not going to lie to you, I'm really not that crazy about this game. Okay, I've actually gotten to a point in this game where I'm maxed out on gold. Okay, the premium resource on here is cash. So they're called banknotes actually. Okay, so you can buy banknotes, and you can actually find safes, special safes on some of the islands that will give you an extra deal. So you can, right here I can get 33% free, but with if you get one of these special safes that you find on an island, you can get like a lot more gold for free. But those are generally a time limited. But those are pretty neat. Wood is kind of hard to come by too, I guess. But you see, I'm packed out on gold. They do have a world map on here. Everything on here is kind of slow going. I've actually gotten to a point where almost everything requires steel, and this thing right here. And steel, I haven't quite figured out how to get yet. I mean, I'm at 2,000. I'm at the max, and but nothing I'm hitting it can give me steel. And so it looks like I'm gonna have to probably get that from player bases. Since I'm in here, let me go ahead and build something though. This is the steel storage. I'll go ahead and build that. All right, and you see that's an hour, and if I wanted to speed that up, it would cost me look like 20 of the banknotes. All right, if you can see that right there. And again, the banknotes here is a 200 is $2. So, so I guess it'd be like 20 cents, you know, actually in dollars. Because 200 here, yeah, it'd be about 20 cents. There is a world map here. A lot of times, what I like about this game, you don't see it right now, but a lot of times there's like just like salvage fleets on the water out here that there's salvage fleets out here that have banknotes. All you got to do is click on them. They're just waiting there for you to click on them and pick them up. There are a few player bases on here. Basically, as you advance, you keep upgrading your radar dish, and it allows you to uncover more land. You see, I got cloud out here. You can kind of zoom in and out with your mouse. I think that part's kind of neat, where you don't have to worry about. There is a plus and minus down here, zoom in, zoom out, but you can just use your mouse wheel too, which I think is awesome. But this is one player sector. As far as I know, that's really as far as you can go. But I guess at some point I'm going to have my radar completely maxed out, and I'll have all of this uncovered. I don't know if this game has multiple sectors like Battle Pirates does. You know, or if I'm going to be stuck hitting the same people over and over and over again. Alright, but they do have a lot of NPC bases in here. You see all these 10s and 11s. These here are actually player bases. You see I've got very few player bases to choose from. I actually did try one, and I didn't have nowhere near success. The way you attack a base in here is actually... I'm going to go ahead and do one real quick. Alright, just so you can see what... this is an NPC base. Alright? But basically, you have a drop zone, okay? You have a drop zone. You can see where the turrets are in here. Alright? And there's a turret right here. But what you do is you have your soldiers, okay, that are going to come in. And then you have, this is your artillery from your ship right here. You have this other little magic wand, but this is how you control your players, or your little guys, which sucks, okay? I don't like that. You can't drive your ship around to blow stuff up or anything like that. It's nothing like Battle Pirates. Alright, so let me just go ahead and do one, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm going to go ahead and put this guy in first. He's kind of a tank, okay? And I got 2 of them. Alright, and I'll go ahead and put my soldiers in here. And then I'm going to go, these guys here are all got rocket launchers. Alright, and then I can use this little magic wand here to say, hey, go over here. I'm going to wait till he blows up that cannon, right? And then I'm going to tell him to go over here. Alright, see, I just launched that purple smoke. That's how you control your guys. Isn't that suck? You do have the option to heal your soldiers. And I actually have this artillery here too. If I wanted to for my boat, I could like knock that out. But anyway, you see, I'm pretty much able to take them out now. I'm just going to say obliterate and have it be done. But that's an NPC base. And you can share your replay, actually put it right on your wall. But when people click play, when you put this on your wall, it's basically going to load up the game and then play the replay in the game. But you can share your replays on your wall. Alright. Sorry, One-Eyed Zombie. Alright. But anyway, I'm not going to share that. Player bases are a lot tougher, but that's kind of what the gameplay is like in here. You do get achievements. In here you get achievements that reward you with the banknotes. And like I said, there's also banknotes on the map here, world map. So, and yeah, so if you lose soldiers, they don't just come back. You actually do have to buy them back. You know, if I actually wanted to change any of my ships here, you'd actually have to buy your soldiers back if they die. So you really don't want them to die if you can help it. But let me see. I think that's all I'm going to show you on this one. Like I said, the thing that's got me stuck on this game right now is the steel. I've just not found any way to get steel. I know if I can upgrade my headquarters again, then I'll get a foundry, which will produce steel. But the thing is, I have to have steel to build it. So I'm kind of stuck at the moment. Let me go ahead and show you guys another game. Alright, this game right here, I'm going to go ahead and show you Battlefront Mars. This is called Battlefront Mars, War of Clans. Okay, this one right here I'm also not a big fan of. First, when you go full screen in this game right here, this full screen is like an ultra wide or something, I guess. It's because you got this black bar all the way at the bottom, which I don't understand. Alright, this one right here, the zoom in and zoom out, you can't do that on your mouse wheel. I think you actually have to Could have swore there was like an icon or something on here that I could zoom in and zoom out. I don't see it right now. Let me go ahead and collect all my stuff. You do get an option here for a lot of free resources. Generally, in this particular game, in your base, sometimes you get like these iron ore stacks, which the two main resources in here are water and iron. But the premium currency is gold, and a lot of times when you click these iron ore stacks that pop up in your base, you'll get gold for it. Okay, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of NPCs. As far as the world map goes, if I wanted to click fight, basically it'll show me a base here. It's basically telling me about a new unit right now. So, and he, of course, he's talking his trash, right? But whatever. But anyway, so he's got all of his stuff. He's got like soldiers in there guarding his base and all that stuff. And this is the LZ, the landing zone. You can't attack these from any direction. And I don't know. I think, quite honestly, in general, the main target here is the central computer. Basically, I guess I should have said from that last game, you got the headquarters. That's your main thing. Once the headquarters is gone, the base is done. Okay, the base is done. You can obliterate. Here it's the central computer. So that's really the main focus, is your central computer. The turrets in this game, I think players can actually attack you from any angle. Let me see if I can click on attack right here and switch to multiplayer. And you can see the world map is kind of like War Commander, for people who are familiar with War Commander. And you can actually attack the bases from 6 different sides. Alright, so if you're attacking player bases, you can hit them from 6 different sides. Back in single player, this is basically all the NPCs that I have to choose from. Right now I just got these 2 right here, and it just seems like all of them can pretty much attack you from any side, but when you're attacking them, you can only attack from one side. It's really weird. But anyway, because you're going to be attacked from 6 different sides, you only get 2 kinds of cannons in the beginning. I got the thunder cannon, and I got an auto cannon. You can't. All you can do is upgrade them. If you upgrade them, then you can get like DPS buffs, range buffs, splash buffs, that kind of thing. But really, that's all you get. And you're just kind of limited. I mean, even look at this range. Let me show you what the range looks like. All of my turret ranges are really small. It seems to me like it's really hard to defend your base unless you have your your mines properly placed. And maybe if you put your NPC guys in here, you see I just clicked on one and all of the similar of that type highlighted. I don't think you can like shift click or anything like that to oh, looky here. I guess it looked like I just did and I didn't even know I could do this until just now. I just saw that, where it looks like I put them on a I can't think of the things that we just got in Battle Pirates recently. So they can patrol. Looks like they can patrol now. Neat. But anyway, I'm really not a big fan of this game. I'm not going to lie. I don't think the graphics look that great. They do try to give you a lot of free resources, which I guess is cool. That's what this building right here is. It's just for free resources. The little iron ore things are for free resources. You just got the 2 different kinds of RGs to build. You got these are your storage. You can get like free gifts every day from the game, and that's generally in the store. You get specials right here. This one right here ends in 13. Okay, I guess I gotta go ahead and get this one. That's a free expedition, it says, and it's giving me 10,000 iron, so I accept that. And I just put it in my warehouse, which you see is that was the very last spot right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to load that up and go ahead and activate it. And I got all these other things right here too that were free gifts that I received the exact same way. This is Battlefront Mars. Alright. I'm going to show you one now that I like a whole lot. It's called Titans. And if you just go to apps, facebook.com/Titans_game, you can find Titans there. And let me go full screen in here. This game recently got alliances. They call them clans here. So you have your You actually have to build a building to be able to interact with your clan, a clan, and I haven't actually done that yet. So um, you actually have the clan center right here that you have to build. And I don't know if I'm building anything, upgrading anything right now. This right here, oh, I'm researching something in there. Let me go ahead and see if I can about building that real quick. Basically, everything in here has to be touching. If you're familiar with Vega Conflict, you're kind of familiar with this concept. See how they have power lines out here running in between the buildings? You can only skip one space square between them, but you can extend however out. Now, you might have to do something like clear trees, which will cost you your two different resources, 75,000 of each. There's actually three resources. One of them's a rare called T minerals. I haven't figured out how to get T minerals yet, but it looks to me like out on the map, which I'll show you in a minute. The map here looks really cool, by the way. But you do have uranium. Yeah, it's an ugly word. I know uranium's an ugly word. Oh, I just realized my overlay's in the way. Oops, wrong one. All right. So here we got uranium, we have gas, and we have T minerals. All right. And basically, in this game, it's the same as Tropical Storm. Your HQ is your central hub. If they get your HQ, your whole base blows up. All right, because that's where all the power, everything comes from, is right there. And I didn't say it on the Battlefront Mars. Darn it. Right here, I can go ahead and speed up. The one thing I like about this game is it has these little icons that you can click instead of having to go into a menu. So here I can just click on the icon, and it's instantly done. The same thing goes for the RGs. I don't like that they don't have a bank all, but at least they put the icon on there, so I don't have to click on it and say collect right here. I let them fill up a certain amount, then they get the icon, and I just click. So that's all pretty cool. But here they have the HQ, like I said, is the central hub. That's what you have to protect. Okay. Right now, I'm currently a level 15 in this particular game. These guys are not guarding your base. They're not guarding your base. They actually don't do anything for you whatsoever. These you attack with these, but you don't defend with these. I assume that maybe one day that will happen. You'll actually be able to have these guys patrolling in your base, because I know when you attack NPC stuff, these are what you have to fight. You have to fight these. Your mechs. And but defending your base here, like I said, it's all about defending your HQ. Basically, I got like two different kinds of turrets really in my base right now. I have the harpoons. Harpoon 2 is the highest I have right here, and it's got like a range on it, weapon range 905, which is pretty good. And then I have a short range, because if you look at the attack circle, this. All right. You look at the attack circle, everything inside the inner circle here can't be shot. That's the minimum range. And then there's a max range, which is not on the screen. Let me see if I can zoom out. There we go. All right, so now you can see the attack range a lot better. And then I got my close range turret right here, which are machine gun turrets. And this here you can attack from 4 different sides. So you got 1, 2, each corner can be attacked from. So you need to defend from 4 different sides. And let me show you with the world map here. If you want to go out and hit the world map in here, basically you just hit the raid button on the bottom right. To attack players, you have to have this resource right here. It's just fuel for your mechs. You have to have fuel for your mechs. All of these little green arrows, those are uranium convoys. The blue ones are the gas convoys. At some point, you see this little purple one, that's a T-cell mine, but it's depleted. It's a depleted deposit, so there's none of the T-cell or T mineral convoys are coming out. But these right here are all NPC bases, so you can basically do this like a kind of like a oh, I can't think of the word right now. Like a campaign. It's like a campaign, right, where you can keep going through it and knocking these out. But as you progress through the game, you do start opening up player bases. So I got player bases right here that I can hit. And so here's another T mineral deposit, but it's also exhausted. Let me see. I know I killed this one here earlier. Let me go ahead and hit this one real quick. and I just show you. And like I said, you have to have fuel down here to do this. But I can look at the player base first. And this guy is like super duper exposed. All he's got is his HQ, which is a level 1. He's got a level 1 turret here. And that's it, defending his base. And if I attack from right here, let me go ahead and click attack. And I'm just going to drop in my... this is like really awesome right here. I'm not going to attack with anything but one. I'm going to use one mech because it's a crappy base. But anyway, so this guy right here, I'm going to use him. I'm just going to target the HQ right there. This is a sniper guy right here. This one right here is a sniper. You see his weapon range is visible on the screen. He's got a very narrow cone of range. You see he's got 2 different weapon types. He's got a cannon and a rocket. That's because that's how I built him. You build them however you need to build them. And you actually get bonuses too, depending on how many surviving mechs you have left. You can get a bonus. As soon as that blows up, everything will blow up. This game is awesome though. I love the graphics. I think it looks amazing. I love the way when you hit the ground and all that stuff. I think it's great. Love it. So 20% bonus. The NPCs are the cargoes here are a little different. I'm a little low on uranium right now, so I'll go ahead and hit a green one. And that also takes fuel. Alright. Now I know generally when I play, when I'm doing this, I like to put, I got my tanks in the, my tanky guys are like kind of in the front. These guys here kind of suck. These here are default. I haven't replaced them yet. And I put my sniper guy right here. And then I select all. You can select them by number 1 through 6. But I like to make sure I go for, let me go hit that guy first. I like to get the guys with no shields first. The green is the armor, the blue is the shield. Looked like I lost a couple of that time. But that's it for the NPC. They're a little convoy. I lost 2 guys. So that's that game. But the world map here looks really cool. And if you look, it just kind of goes on and on and on. I think this is it's beautiful, man. It's they did a really good job here. This goes on and on and on. Titans is the name of this game. It's great. It's a great game. Alright, I guess I'll start something here real quick since I'm in here. Let me go ahead and just start upgrading that. Oh, I don't have enough for that. Oh well. Alright, one more game I'm going to show you. It's called Robot Apocalypse right here. Well, you know what? I should have took you back to Battlefront Mars, because Battlefront Mars, also in that game, you have to have, you actually have a secondary defense thing. You have to defend your power. If your generators get killed, if you notice right here, it says I'm currently using 2,327 power out of 4,000. That's bad. That means if either one of these power things goes, then none of my turrets are going to work. So those need to be protected too. And I generally, in these types of games, I like to have it so that each one can stand on its own, support the whole base on its own. But I can't upgrade either one of these anymore until I get my central computer upgraded. So that's where I'm at in that game right there. All right, back to Robot Apocalypse. And then one thing I don't like about a lot of these games, and then another thing that makes Battle Pirates unique, is Battle Pirates is available on multiple platforms. You can play that game on Facebook, Kixeye.com, ArmorGames.com, and Congregate.com. All these other games, as far as I'm aware, are Facebook only. All right. This game here, you actually have a headquarters, but believe it or not, it's not your priority. It's not the priority, the thing that you want to protect. In this game, the main thing that you're trying to do is take population. Population basically is what drives almost everything. Like if I want to upgrade my chassis shop, okay, oops, hold on a second. If I want to upgrade my chassis shop, it's going to look at my population. Okay, and say, do you have enough population to upgrade this chassis shop? So I have to have a population of a minimum of 2,400 to do it. I mean, currency too. I mean, you got to have all the other resources, but the population's a big deal. So basically, that's what everybody's after in this game is population, so that they can get certain upgrades done. Even my headquarters, if I wanted to upgrade that, I'd have to have a population of 2,000, and so that's really the main thing that you're after. But what does make this game a little bit different, where true you can be attacked from any side, which let me zoom out real quick. You can be attacked from any side in this game. I'll go out to the world map and show you. Where Battle Pirates is like that too. You can be attacked from any side. Here you can be attacked from any side. And in Battle Pirates, when you get hit, your damage protection, you have a bubble over your base. Here you're actually pancaked. Your base is like going into the ground. All right. But the thing is, you get these really awesome things right here called sturdy walls. It's level 1 sturdy walls, but it's indestructible. You can't upgrade it or anything like that, but it's indestructible. So basically, you can kind of create a sort of a gauntlet, I guess. If you have enough of these, you can create a gauntlet. Basically I've made it so I can only be attacked from, one side of the map. You can come in on this side and I guess kind of try to work your way in, and same thing over here. So that's really what I got to protect. So I'm basically protecting everything that's not covered by these sturdy walls, and I'm really just trying to protect my houses. My houses is where my population is, and if somebody gets your population, they actually take like 10%, but they only get like 10% of that 10%, so they actually would only get one. Right now I have 3,023 population. Somebody were to hit me right now, I would lose 302, but they would only get 30 of that. Yeah, this game right here, it needs a little bit of polish on it, Bucked Up. It needs a bit of polish. It doesn't use the resources. Everybody knows I like to track my resources. I mean, if you look at my Google Chrome right now, let me actually go hit something real quick so you can see what I'm talking about. I'll go ahead and hit my garage. And now this fleet right here is my mortar fleet. This right here is my mortar fleet. And see, I actually have, missile. It's my missile fleet. The missile fleet is what I use for attacking other moving NPCs. So if I got any other MGPs to attack, this is what I would use. This fleet right here it says it's deployed, huh? I must have done something on here and forgot. Oh, looky here, I got like a whole bunch of stuff out here. Let me go ahead and recall that squad. All right, give me a second. I didn't realize I had a squad out. All right, so now that one's put up. Now stuff like this right here, where it actually still says Squad 1 on your screen, I think this is some polish that they need to take care of. Address. They recently did add a whole bunch of sectors, where this game was limited to just 4 sectors, 1 and 2, north and south. So there was 1 north, 1 south, 2 north, 2 south. And the map here doesn't run at an angle. It actually runs straight up and down and sideways. And but anyway, let me go ahead and get in here, and then I'll go hit something for you real quick. But When I say it needs some polish, there's actually like the damage isn't delivered right when the munitions hit the target. It's really weird, you know, and so that is something I think they, you know, just I mean, it's good that the damage is taken, but it just seems to me that oops, I'm not a big fan of that either. It just seems like it takes a lot of effort to move. But I actually love the look of the game. They use cell shading graphics in here, and I kind of like it. When you go in here and you see what the explosions look like in the smoke, it looks really, really cool. It really does. Do you have robot bases? You got resource yards, which are like mines, and you also have these robot fleets, squads that you can hit. These are like instant resources, but you let me go ahead and jump in here real quick. Now these things here go in auto really easy. All right. If you don't want them doing anything, you actually have to tell them to park somewhere. If you don't tell them to park somewhere, like if I just give them like this barrel right here to hit, if I go up here and just give them this barrel right here to hit, right there, as soon as that barrel's dead, they're going to move on to the next barrel. They're going to keep going without me doing anything. But the mortar fleet is generally what you use against structures that don't move around. You know what I mean? Because you see they're really slow to meet their target. It looks like the damage is actually... I'm just watching the health bar right here. See where it's at, and then when the mortars hit. Okay, so they're still taking the damage just before the mortar actually hits. So that's still happening. And you use a lot of your battle part commands actually work in the comms here too, like /base, up arrow to select everything, or you can go through each by pushing the right and left arrows. Combat in here is very similar to battle pirates. I feel like something in here is not really working. I do got something in here that's got small range. Oh, there's the guy. My hammer's got small range. But he's a tank. Let's see how good I can do up here. He's shooting missiles, so... There we go. Shoot him. All right, so my number two. Let me go ahead and put my tank guy in the front here real quick. See that hammer there's got a cannon on them. But which is a lot faster, but I guess it just I don't know. So there's that. What's very neat about this game too is the way you build stuff in here. You have your garage. Your garage is kind of like your dock in Battle Pirates. You can upgrade it to get more slots and all that kind of stuff. Let me go ahead and start repairing. And See, you can get an extra worker. If you have a subscription, you can get an extra worker. You can be working on two things at once. And even inside your factory where you actually build things, if you have a worker, you can actually build two ships at once. How's that for cool? And you see everything is like all the MGPs are like a Tetris type shape. So if I wanted a different chassis, here's the hammer, there's a dagger, cutlass. That's like the popular one right now. Battle axe, longsword. All right. And basically all you got to do is make sure all of these here are the shapes of the different specials. So these are all the guns. Then you have your armors, which can get pretty awesome in shapes as well. So as long as it fits, it can go on there. These are all your different buffs. And then these are all for speed right here, the precision gears and combat speed, turn speed. There's actually an acceleration option in here too. So you don't have just world map speed or combat speed or turn speed, but there's also acceleration. But that's how you design in here. The main currency in here that you buy is gold, and the gold in here is a bit different. Okay, or the gold, if you want to speed something up, I think each piece of gold, as I recall, is like 3 minutes. Let me go back into my... Like right now, it's 8 minutes. Okay, if you're under 5 minutes, it's free. But if I speed that up right now, it's going to cost me 1 gold. Okay, and I believe each piece of gold, as I recall, is... Let me go over here and look at this right here. Defense Lab. Currently, I got 3 hours, 30 minutes. If I wanted to speed that up, it'd cost me 42 gold. Okay, and... it's about 12 gold an hour, so each gold is 5 minutes. It's 12 gold an hour, so each one is 5 minutes. But if at any point they can give you that 5 minutes for free, they will. They give you 5 minutes for free, so you don't have to wait. You get it for free, like, immediately. I love that. You know what I mean? So they always round it down to whatever's cheapest for you. And they do have subscription option here. So this is what I was saying earlier. If you pay $30 a month, you get 4,500 gold. You get speed ups. You get the extra factory worker for loyalty. You can get extra gold, and bonus speed ups, all loyalty bonuses, if you do the subscriptions regularly. So I think that's awesome. And if you want to buy gold, gold here, I know 12 gold an hour sounds a lot, right? Because I know in Battle Pirates it's only 2. But the gold on Battle Pirates, each one is 30 minutes. On here, each one is 5 minutes. And on Battle Pirates, basically for an hour, it would cost you, for an hour, it costs you 20 cents American, US dollars. Here, it would cost you 12 cents US dollars. So it's quite a bit cheaper as far as that goes. And, but yeah. So there's that. I think that pretty much covers everything. I mean, basically when you start building your buildings, everything starts off looking really run down. And they do have a storyline here where I guess the humans are pushed underground. And so we're supposed to all have like underground type bases because the robots rule the surface type of deal. Post-apocalypse, all that kind of thing. But you see we're getting pretty well established. We're getting nice looking buildings, that kind of thing. So this is called Robot Apocalypse, this game. But this is the one a lot of people are moving over to. A lot of people are moving over to Robot Apocalypse just because the deals are a lot more fair, I think, and it's a lot more reminiscent of old school Battle Pirates. So, but anyway, I think that pretty much shows you guys everything I wanted to show you. I think Titans, I don't think we talked about currency in Titans. I know we talked about base defense in Titans. See here you get the little icons for cashing in your resource generators. I wish it had like a bank all, but it doesn't. But at least it's a one-click. you know. But here, if you're low on resources, let's see here. I guess you just can't buy them. I do have 21 gold up here. Let's see if I can buy some gold. Gold here, 20 gold for $2, so it's about 10 cents a piece. Same thing as Battle Pirates. I don't hit. I guess that means it's supposed to be whatever. But let's see if I wanted to speed this up right here. See how much it says right here. It cost me 12 gold. At 10 cents a piece, that's $1.20 for 4 hours and 46 minutes. That actually is more than Battle Pirates. Battle Pirates for 4 hours and 46 minutes, that would be 8, 9, 10 gold. Here it's 12. So, but this game sure is pretty. It's very, very pretty. And did we talk about currency on... I think we did talk about it on Tropic Storm. I don't think we talked about it on Battlefront Mars. Let me see. On here, again, gold. You can get a lot of gold for free. You see, right, currently I have 117. I haven't actually bought any. But if I want to buy some here, it costs me 500 gold for $5, so that's 1 cent per gold. And if I got something I want to speed up, like this right here is 18.5 hours. Go ahead and full screen this real quick. If I want to speed this one up, let me see how much it would cost. It would cost me 372. Well, that's 1 cent per gold, so $3.72 it would cost me. And in Battle Pirates, it'd be 2 gold per hour times 18 is 36. 36 and 37. It cost me about 38 gold. About the same thing, really. This right here just does it in smaller increments. This here is probably more in line with Vega Conflict type pricing. You know, where you're just able to buy smaller increments. So it's about the same cost for time as Battle Pirates is. But I'm not impressed with the graphics of this game. I'm not impressed with the gameplay of this game. You can't control these guys, you know, as far as doing something like this. But, you know, I'm not really impressed with them all that much. So that's it. I can't think of anything else. Again, that was Battle Pirates, Titans, Robot Apocalypse, and Tropic Storm, all on Facebook. So let me go ahead and do an outro, and oh, no, I got to do shout-outs. Let me do shout-outs real quick. There's not that many people on here, but I see Bucked Up's on here, Dino's here, Dreadmall X, Fast Shot 45, One-Eyed Zombies, Harrison 3, Thor's Paul, Vato 186, and Butter Bacon Eggs. Talk to y'all. I'll see y'all in a bit. I'm probably going to get on some Elite Dangerous here shortly, so hopefully I'll see y'all there.
The price is wrong, bitch.
Huh? We can. You want to go do some?